Coming up next, round 2 of the Heyday Wake Boats Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Broward Motorsports. The world's greatest watercross racers grab a handful of throttle amid the beautiful white sand and aquamarine waters of Panama City Beach, Florida. The points battle, surf, and racing action are heating up. From Ski GP, Sport GP, to box, stock, and runabouts, we'll preview the matchups and show you what to expect. All at 100 miles an hour and no brakes. Take a break for some fun and games in Panama City Beach. The race host and waterfront community pretty much invented the beach lifestyle, and we'll share a taste of PCB. In the racing world, he's known as the Italian Stallion. Erminio Anatasca, simply one of the best to ever jump on a jet ski. Hang out in the pits with a family that races together. It's time for round 2 of the Heyday Wake Boats Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Broward Motorsports. Buckle up, Panama City Beach. Pro Watercross starts right now.
Welcome everybody to the Heyday Wake Boats Pro Watercross National Tour presented by Broward Motorsports. The world's greatest racers have traveled to beautiful Panama City Beach, Florida, where we will crown ourselves a world champion. Here's what you can expect today.
So we're in Panama City Beach, Florida for round 2 of the Pro Watercross National Tour. It's a beautiful sunny day on the white sand beaches, but the wind's picking up and the surf is absolutely huge today, so it's going to be a good day.
By the looks of these waves, it looks like it's maybe 4 to 6 feet. It's really messy out there. You can't really read the water. It's just, they're set after set very, very close. It's going to cause some major, crazy racing out there.
And you got to be constantly reading the waves, otherwise it's going to bite you.
It's going to be a lot of air underneath the boats, and you know, probably a good bit of bumping, a lot of falling. Probably be a good freestyle show today. You know, bigger surf, bigger air.
Guys are going to be flying, wrecking. It's going to be pretty intense.
And that's just the sneak peek of what you can expect here in round 2. Let's take a recap of what happened in round 1 just down the road in Pensacola, Florida.
In Pro-Am Runabout Box Style, Arminio Iantasca, Troy Snyder, and Cameron Frame dug in for a classic battle on the Gulf of Mexico. Watch the smooth lines as Arminio takes the win, followed by Troy Snyder and Jason Russo for the overall. In Pro-Am Runabout GP, once again, the big man from Naples was on the attack. Arminio Iantasca staged a How to Do It seminar about racing and domination. It's a requirement for racers to be in tip-top shape, and it's even more critical for the Sport GP class. Sam Nemi and Johnny Smith were in total command on the vintage blasters. The crowd favorite might be the Pro-Am Ski GP class. The stand-ups require plenty of skill, strength, and stamina. Leading the way, Jimmy Wilson, the fireman from High Point, North Carolina, was red hot. Still ahead, more from the Heyday Wake Boats Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Broward Motorsports. We'll take a lap around the track in Panama City Beach. And later, we'll share a tour de force of this classic beach community as we get a taste of Panama City Beach, Florida. World-class beach and regal accommodations. And what makes the Italian stallion run? We'll hear from Ormino Anatasca as he preps for today's races. But first, time for our Heyday Wake Boat Update.
Hey guys, Juan Carpenter here with Heyday. We're here to talk a little bit about Heyday boats. We got different models in the lineup. This boat, it's unbelievable. You know, number one, it's a very, very affordable boat, starting at $39,999 for our WT1 center console. You can pretty much do whatever you want with this boat, from wake surfing, wakeboarding, just drop an anchor and spend some time with the family. You know, at the end of the day, it's how much fun you can have with the family. But most important is going to be you have all the tools and you have the performance in this boat to wakeboard, wake surf.
The Heyday Wake Boats Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Broward Motorsports, is brought to you by Broward Motorsports, by Heyday Wake Boats, brought to you by Pro Watercross, and brought to you by Panama City Beach, Florida, real fun beach, and by these fine sponsors.
Fun at the beach, dance underneath the stars and on my feet. The sun is always shining for you. White sand and turquoise blue. Oh, let's explore, make it yours.
Broward Motorsports, South Florida's premier power sports dealer, with 4 locations: Davie, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, and Tequesta. A huge selection of new and used motorcycles, UTVs, ATVs, boats, trailers, and personal watercraft. Log on, check out the selection, and request a quote. Broward Motorsports will not be undersold. The best staff in the industry are ready to serve you. We also feature a customizing department to build the machine of your dreams. At Broward Motorsports, you gotta ride.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Heyday Wake Boats Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Broward Motorsports. Let's get right into the racing. Here are some highlights of our earlier motos of our pro show.
Are you ready? Thick, well-fed waves in PCB greet the Pro-Am Ski GP racers. And it's no time for the meek, mellow, or mild. Here's proof of the rough and tumble start. Craig Warner literally has to swim back to his Kawasaki. Jammin' Jimmy Wilson is looking for the lead, and the hard charger from Charlotte found it. Time now for the Sport GP. Sure, these boats may be smaller, but it takes a big heart and plenty of skill to race amid the rolling surf of Panama City Beach. One of the fan favorites, Screaming Sam Nemi from down the road in Cooper City, Florida, has early issue. He ejects, and the rare spill lands Sam at rock bottom to, would you believe, 14th place? Taking advantage, the wily vet Dustin Fardling on a Ski-Doo who owns round 1. Welcome now to the Pro-Am Runabout GP class, the largest and perhaps fastest jet skis on the water. speeds approaching 100 miles an hour are part of the show. In Moto 1, Claude Clayton and Dylan Osborne are battling with their Naples nemesis, Arminio Iantasca. But the Italian stallion is on his game, and they can't catch him. On the line, the Pro-Am Runabout box stock. Stock machines wheeled right off the dealer's showroom floor onto the surf at Panama City Beach. A real test of rider versus rider. And the Italian stallion, Arminio Iantasca, takes command, with Anthony Raditz and Dylan Osborne in high-speed pursuit. Moto 2, a Pro-Am Ski GP on the line, heading for the first turn in a battle for the all-important hole shot. Craig Warner has zero patience. He makes his move, nabs the hole shot, and dominates from lap 1. CW's victory sets up what should be an exciting final in Pro-Am Ski GP. Back on the line, Sport GP in round 2, as the competition on this day is anything but calm and relaxing. Keith Dill from Naples, Florida takes command and charges to the lead. Sean Reynolds, who also hails from Naples, is quick to give chase as the neighbors from Naples go toe-to-toe, blow-to-blow. But in this high-stakes battle on the sea, Sam Nimi steps it up by riding consistently, and what we mean is consistently fast. Nimi wins Moto 2, setting up a hyper-critical final. In Moto 2, Trey Frame takes on Arminio, and it's a duel on the water as Trey Frame and his Yamaha finds another gear. Trey and his Hidden Trails Yamaha show the way, and a showdown looms in the upcoming final. In Moto 2, Arminio picks up where he left off with another win. Watching the big man stretch out a lead on his Ski-Doo is pure poetry.
Time now to meet one of the most popular racers on the national tour. He's also a powerhouse. Let's go down and spend some quality time with Arminio Iantasca.
In front of him, watch him as he approaches it.
On the track, he's on point. Perfect technique, matched with state-of-the-art race machinery.
I'm just really super competitive. I love the sport. I love the atmosphere. I love being on the water. I love the speed. So all in all, it's just, I mean, it was a perfect combination for me, and growing up in Florida and living there on the water, it was a no-brainer.
Over the year, the big man from Naples has earned the respect of his fellow racers.
He is the cleanest rider on the track. I would ride 90 mile an hour right next to him and shake his hand as we go around the turn.
He usually rides pretty mistake-free, and so he's hard to beat. You know, when you have somebody that has great equipment, they're great on the band, and they don't make a lot of mistakes, I mean, that's a good recipe to win races and win championships.
It's obvious, Arminio has the passion to be a world-class racer, but he's also a stunt rider for Hollywood movies, and is a model you see on many TV commercials. Off the track, he is a family man who tends to the family biz. One of the best pizzerias in all of Naples. The restaurant was started by his father, and they have a well-known reputation for classic Italian food.
Here's your pizza cup.
back on the track. Hard to keep the big man down. His passion for racing is difficult to top.
And then my determination I get from my family, my mom and dad, the way they work. And it's just, I want to put it towards something. This is a great, positive way to do that. It keeps me out of trouble, and also a good way to go have some fun and earn a little money.
When we return, the best of the best are on the line. Are you ready for the finals from Panama City Beach? As we get ready to crown a champion.
Fun at the beach, dance underneath the stars and on my feet. The sun is always shining for you. White sand and turquoise blue. Oh, let's explore, make it yours.
Broward Motorsports, South Florida's premier power sports dealer with 4 locations: Davie, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, and Tequesta. A huge selection of new and used motorcycles, UTVs, ATVs, boats, trailers, and personal watercraft. Log on, check out the selection, and request a quote. Broward Motorsports will not be undersold. The best staff in the industry are ready to serve you. We also feature a customizing department to build the machine of your dreams. At Broward Motorsports, you gotta ride.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Heyday Wakeboats Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Broward Motorsports. I'm your host, Jordan Wayman, and get a tight grip because we're going to take you around the track for our GoPro Lap of the Day. Hop on now with Dylan Osborne for the runabout class for our GoPro Lap of the Day. Here they are on the line. As soon as that band is snapped, off they go. They are going down to the center of the course. They're trying to get what's called the hole shot. The hole shot is the most important part of the race because that's where you can set the pace for the whole race. You can get ahead of the riders and get all the spray out of your eyes, you can see, and you have clear water to get maximum traction. Here they go, they're going around a series of buoys. You're gonna see buoys that are red, which means a left-hand turn. You will also see a series of buoys that are yellow, which means a right-hand turn. So here he goes through the double right-handed section, and he's gonna come around to the double left-hand section, and then you'll have a straightaway. That straightaway is for the riders to get lots of traction and make passes throughout the race. Here goes Dylan Osborne. As you can see, he's going really fast, going through that front straightaway, and now they'll have a series of buoys of right and left, and once they get through there, they'll have another stretch where they'll also have the opportunity to get lots of traction and hook up to pass more riders. And here he goes along the back stretch. He's going to get lots of traction going through this section of the course. So he's going to have the next set of double yellow buoys, which is the right-hand turn. And then he will be right back to the front straightaway where he can make his passes and has the opportunity to pass. And that's your GoPro Lap of the Day.
Welcome to Panama City Beach, the town that pretty much invented the beach vacation. Panama City Beach has 27 miles of beautiful beaches to choose from. and you'll find a different experience at each stop along the way. Pier Park is a destination that rarely disappoints. A shopping and entertainment hub located in the heart of this beachside city. This mecca offers dining, specialty shops, attractions, events, and more. Great fishing, golf, it's all in PCB. Along with plenty of great accommodations on the waters. Take a look at the Boardwalk Beach Resort and Convention Center. From pools to amazing rooms and that one-of-a-kind view. It can all be found at Panama City Beach. When the Heyday Wake Boats Pro Watercross National Tour presented by Broward Motorsports returns, time for the finals. Who's the fastest in the world of watercross? Stay tuned as we line up for the finals.
Fun at the beach, dance underneath the stars and on my feet. The sun is always shining for you. White sand and turquoise blue. Oh, let's explore, make it yours.
Broward Motorsports, South Florida's premier power sports dealer with 4 locations: Davie, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, and Tequesta. A huge selection of new and used motorcycles, UTVs, ATVs, boats, trailers, and personal watercraft. Log on, check out the selection, and request a quote. Broward Motorsports will not be undersold. The best staff in the industry are ready to serve you. We also feature a customizing department to build the machine of your dreams. At Broward Motorsports, you gotta ride. The Heyday Wake Boats Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Broward Motorsports, is brought to you by Broward Motorsports, by Heyday Wake Boats, brought to you by Pro Watercross, and brought to you by Panama City Beach, Florida, real fun beach, and by these fine sponsors.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Heyday Wake Boats Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Broward Motorsports. The Pro Show is about to begin. All the world's greatest racers are on the line. Let's get right into the action.
In the Pro-Am Ski GP, Craig Warner gets off on the good foot, wins the whole shot, and lets the watercross world know that CW can hold his ground. His hard-riding style propels the Kawasaki racer from Georgia to the top of the box.
I had a lot of crashes this weekend in the other classes and this class in the first moto, and I was just trying to override, and if I just kind of slow my body down and let the ski do what it needs to do, then I'm good to go.
Here are your top 3. Number 1, Craig Warner. Number 2, Brock Harris. Number 3, Jimmy Wilson. The vintage sleds are on the line, and we are racing in Pensacola. Andrew Bosin wins the whole shot with a who's who of watercross in high-speed pursuit. About a solid pro and all-around good guy, Sam Nemi takes advantage and the lead in Moto 3. But he is still paying for that 14th place in Moto 1.
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ has given me the strength and the knowledge just to be able to push through all the pain and just those massive waves that we had on Saturday. It was pretty intense.
Here are the top 3. Gage Schoner, Jules Hopkins, Sam Nemi. The finals of the Pro-Am Runabout GP are on the line, and great racing is the logical follow-up. Claude Clayton has mended from last season's injury and owns the track today, like only he can. The racer from Tupelo, Mississippi knows it's now or never. And on this day, Claude CC Rider Clayton earns a spot on the top of the box after a long, hard day at the track.
We just put together 3 consistent motos, and we weren't the fastest here today, but we were the most consistent, and consistency pays off, and we're just happy to put it on the podium.
Number 1, Claude Clayton, Armenio Iantasca, Dylan Osborne. The box stock keeps all things in the motor pretty much even. Box stock boats are the same machines you can wheel out of the dealer's showroom floor. So pure racing and rider technique are the key today. And when the sea spray settled, the leader of the pack was Armenio Iantasca.
To be right now. I'm not getting tired. I can charge even faster later in the race. So just a combination, good equipment and good fitness.
Final Pro-Am Runabout box stock, Armenio, Troy Snyder, and Toy Raditz.
And there you have it. What a great weekend of racing. Round 2 is in the books. Make sure to go to prowatercross.com and check out all the latest news and highlights. That's all the time we have for you today. I'm Jordan Wayman, and we will see you next time here on the Heyday Wakeboats Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Broward Motorsports.
Next week on the Heyday Wakeboats Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Broward Motorsports. The tour travels to Texas for round 3 in Lewisville, Texas. The world's greatest watercross racers meet up for a Lone Star shootout. We'll go one-on-one with one of the icons of the sport, Billy Dearman. How is the points battle shaping up? Find out next week on the Heyday Wakeboats Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Broward Motorsports.